Imagine being that guy flexing in his underwear at 4:30 in the morning. I have become that guy. Welcome strong peeps and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today is pull and arm day. I'll be working on getting my back strength up, as it's not something you generally target when you're doing powerlifting. There's no real pulling besides for the hinge in a deadlift, which doesn't really count for upper back development as much. So I'm trying to focus on doing some lat pull-downs today, some high rep ranges using my straps just to try push myself close to failure, and then I'll be doing some accessory arm work. Just warming up on the lat pull-down. I opted for a close V grip today, just to get back into the swing of things. I did have a little bit of an issue with this machine today. I don't know if they replaced the cable, but it felt like the cable was a little bit longer than it normally is. Being someone with unusually long arms, I wasn't really able to get a good stretch on this machine as the cable was a little bit too short on the top. So you'll see on some of the movements I tried to lean back a little bit just to create a little bit more tension on the cable. I tried to be as upright as possible, but eventually I just kept on missing out on that little top half of the movement, which is really important for me. Straps really help you to be able to get a couple more reps in there, especially on a V grip with knurling on. Your grip is definitely going to be your limiting factor, not your lats. Especially when the weight gets heavy, you can see over here that the weight loses tension right at the top before I'm able to get a proper stretch. So I can see I'm leaning back a little bit more than I normally would. I'll have to in future make sure that I just choose a machine that's got a cable that's short enough for me. This is my last set on the lat pull down. Here I emphasize the lean just that I can actually get a set with proper time under tension. My grip definitely was a limiting factor here, no doubt about it. That's why you use the straps. And on to some arm accessory work. I noticed while doing arms today that my triceps and rear delts are pathetically small. So that is definitely something I'm going to prioritize these last 2 months. Just to finish the year off, try and get my triceps and rear delts up to proportion of the rest of my body. And who knows, it might actually just have a little bit of a carryover to the powerlifting as well. And on some fun bicep work, just doing a bit of a warm-up set with these dumbbells. Just get the blood flowing in my arms, get my elbows nice and warm. And then we move on to some isolation exercise for my bicep. This is my favorite exercise. Single hand preacher curl. I lower the bench so that I can try get as deep of a stretch in my bicep as possible. I like full range on this, and it also helps me to be able to do a couple of partials when I do start to reach failure, just to get an extra couple of reps in. I really like that I can grab onto the bench with my other arm. I can throw my body weight forward and I can just really isolate my bicep. It helps me to brace and keep myself really tight. It's not something that you can really do with a barbell while standing. You're always going to use a bit of a hip hinge or a bit of movement in your back to get the bar up. So this is a really good isolation exercise. And one more set. Try to take it to failure. And then we're just cooling down with the same weights that we started with, just to get an extra bit of blood flow in the arm extremities. And who doesn't like a good bicep pump, especially in front of a flattering mirror like this one. It was really fun to get back into hypertrophy type movements this week. I could feel my body needed the rest from the heavier weights. And that's it for the day. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a good weekend. I will see you guys for the next one for some heavy deadlifts. Keep one-upping yourselves. And until next time. Boom, boom.